Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review of Broken Skies by Theresa. I was actually sent this from Theresa herself, from the author. So thank you, Theresa, so much for this. I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4.5 stars. And so yeah, I'm just gonna try and give you my thoughts about it. I'm sorry if it's really all over the place because I read this a couple weeks ago. Okay, so this is about... It's a civilization in the future, and the world was almost destroyed. They don't really explain how. I think they will in the sequel, probably. They'll go back into the past. It kind of just seems like that. But the world was pretty much destroyed, and so many humans died. And then afterwards, aliens came down, and they kind of settled on Earth, but they kind of keep to themselves. So I thought that was very interesting, first of all, to have aliens involved in the story, but at the same time they're not super involved in the beginning. You know, it's kind of like they're just living with each other, two different species, without actually communicating and interacting. So I thought that was really interesting, first of all. Our main character is Jax, which I love that name, Mortal Kombat reference. But she is... I really liked her as a character because she's really strong yet really broken at the same time. You find out later in the story, you know, that some things have happened to her and it resulted in her kind of having like PTSD type of panic attacks and stuff like that. And so she's really broken and not all there sometimes, but she's also a very strong and loyal character. So she was very likable as a character. Jax and her brother are out in the woods one day, and you know, aliens don't really interact with humans, but they see a ship flying over, and Jax's brother actually gets taken. This is her twin brother, I believe, and so he gets taken, and so her mission, basically the plot of the book, is for her to get him back. And she befriends an alien that was kind of stranded to try and get back her brother, because she actually needs the aliens' help to get into the alien city because of alien technology and stuff. So that's basically the gist of the book. The aliens are interesting. They have scales, they have different color hair depending on their alien heritage, but the main alien that we see, he's interesting. He's an interesting character. He's kind of mysterious. And there is, you know, a romance in this book, but what I really liked about the romance is that it did not take away from the story. It added to it. That was not the sole focus of this book. And I wasn't really anticipating it. It kind of just slowly developed and happened, and I just found myself really drawn to the romance and really loving it without like anticipating it the whole book, because it wasn't the focus. So the romance was done extremely well. I really liked it. The story was pretty fast-paced. There was a lot of action. It was really interesting, and there was little plot twists here and there, and then towards the end there's kind of like a huge revelation slash mystery reveal thing, and it kind of just sets up a whole new story, and it was really good. I really like this book. Highly recommend it. It's a pretty good sci-fi. You know how sci-fis, they just totally turn into different things towards the end. I really liked it. Really good sci-fi. I'm looking forward to the sequel because, like I said, this book, while it wasn't like a huge cliffhanger or anything, but it did really open up a whole new world to be discovered. Not literally a whole new world, but it just opened up a whole new basis for a new story. Or a good sequel. So I'm really excited for the sequel. I definitely want to check it out. And I do really like this cover, by the way. I like the font. I do tend to get a little confused with sci-fi though, especially with the plot twist. I don't know, me and sci-fi, my brain has a little difficult time wrapping around it, but it wasn't too confusing, and I did really like the story. I definitely recommend this book. if you like action and sci-fi, really good young adult, you know, if you like some romance in your story, but, you know, romance that doesn't take over the whole plot line, no insta love at all. So definitely recommend this. Thank you, Theresa K, so much for sending this to me. I'll put the links below to the Goodreads and the Amazon links if you want to go ahead and check this out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can let me know below, or let me know if you've read this and if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later.